Thank you, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning from Palestine. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to address you today, this critical meeting. Today, I want to highlight the unwavering commitment and vital work of the Palestine Red Crescent Society, a vital pillar of healthcare in a region facing immense challenges. Their efforts extend far beyond the headlines, reaching deep into the heart of communities to provide essential, often life-saving services. In the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, the PRCS is on the front lines of a silent crisis, non-communicable diseases, while the global attention often focuses on emergency trauma care. Chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, and heart diseases continue to impact all the population, particularly the displaced in Gaza, despite all the operational challenges and severe resources shortages. PRCS teams and volunteers have been ensuring the continuity of care. They have strived to provide ongoing medical follow-up and essential medicines to patients suffering from NCDs. They have been raising community awareness on how to prevent complications of these NCDs, with a focus on the importance of available nutrition and practicing physical activity, even under difficult circumstances. PRCS has also organized community screening campaigns to detect cases of diabetes and hypertension among displaced population, especially those most at risk, to ensure early detection and timely management to prevent complications. We have created over 29 medical posts in Gaza. We have moved this experience or this experiment also into the West Bank, where the closures, as you hear now, even the borders with the gates, cement blocks, checkpoints, literally the whole country is under besiege and closure. We have created over 100 medical posts just to cater for populations isolated behind the separate wall, the wall of separation or checkpoints. PRCS has been dedicated to providing a continuum of care internally displaced persons, and our work demonstrates the importance of integrating NCD care in the planning and implementation of humanitarian responses. Governments and international NGOs should partner with organizations like the PRCS to build resilient health systems that provide comprehensive care, not only during crises, but as a sustained commitment for all. Local partners are very important in creating sustainability and resilience of communities. It proved to be effective, and that is where we can advise our partners to go for local action. This capacity is also clearly demonstrated in medical evacuations. The PRCS medics and ambulances, often operating under fire, work tirelessly to transport the critically injured and sick to safety. We have participated in the medical evacuation from Gaza of hundreds of, actually thousands, of sick and wounded in need of specialized treatment abroad. In coordination with the WHO and our Red Cross Red Crescent partners, mainly the Egyptian Red Crescent and the Jordanian Red Crescent, who have been instrumental in receiving and caring for these evacuees. The coordinated effort highlights the tremendous value of RCRC network, where collaboration and shared commitment exceeds borders to save lives. And I take this opportunity here to thank governments, and many of them who have received Palestinian injuries and sick people for treatment all over the world. Another crucial aspect of PRCS intervention is the mental health and psychosocial support services. We have adopted community-based approaches, training local leaders, teachers, health workers, and volunteers to provide psychological first aid and basic support. This approach empowers community members to act as first responders for mental well-being, creating a network of care that is both accessible and culturally creating a network of care that is both accessible and culturally sensitive. At PRCS, we firmly believe that mental health is a fundamental part of our overall well-being. That's why we have made service integration a core principle. In every health post in Gaza, for instance, we have stationed at least 2 psychological first aid trained volunteers. They are there to provide immediate psychosocial support to injured or sick people and their families, recognizing that true healing requires both psychological and emotional care. While PRCS remains deeply committed to this essential work, the ongoing war has made this mission extremely challenging. We face shortage of essential medication, deliberate targeting of health facilities, damaged infrastructure, shortages of fuel, the physical and psychological trauma of the displaced population, difficulties accessing the IDP centers, and the constant threat of insecurity and inability, all of which led increased risk for patients and strain already overwhelmed health services. Finally, I must address the most pressing and tragic reality, the protection of a humanitarian and medical personnel. Between October 2023 and September 2025, 56 colleagues from PRCS has been killed, including 31 in the line of duty, 2 of them in the West Bank. I personally, like many other colleagues, cannot forget the last words of our medic, Rifat Radwan, who was killed on the 23rd of March during the attack in the ambulance convoy in Rafah, along with other colleagues, in the mobile found in his jacket. He said, "Forgive me, mother. This is the path I chose to help people." We in PRCS train our medics, our humanitarian teams, to save lives and not to be killed. Thank you very much.